Mode.
Good evening, everyone. Dean Mannheimer here. Welcome to our overview of the Dubli business model. It is my privilege, my pleasure to share the Dubli story with you. Before I begin, a couple of real quick things. One is for everybody's understanding, it's my expectation that you've been given what we call a tour of Dubli.com, and that's the retail side of our business. It is important that you understand all of the offerings that Dubli has to the public. Tonight, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a general overview, but I do want you to know the specifics and how powerful that offering is. Now, I want you also to make some notes, be someplace where you can take a few minutes, so this won't be long tonight, so that you can truly gather all the information as it relates to what I'm about to give you tonight on the business model. It's my job to give you a concise, professional overview on the model. It's not to convince you of anything. It's just to give you the facts and the information so that you can make a good decision for you and your family. Now, if you've got any questions, or if for some reason you haven't been given that tour, then please get back to who invited you on this presentation and make sure that you have that opportunity to see that overview and or to get your questions answered. So with that, let me begin, first of all, and let me just say what we intend to do tonight. We're going to give you a little bit of history about Dubli, how old the company is, what they've gone through to get to where they're at today. We're going to talk a little bit about the people that are guiding the business as well as the people who are running the business. Then I will give you that overview on the offering to the public. And then finally, we'll talk about what we call what's in it for me. In other words, the whole purpose for why you're on this presentation. And that's the financial opportunity that Dubli represents in this particular model. Now, one of the other things that's important to grasp as you look at any business, and that's the industry in which that business resides. You want to know that you're involved in an industry that is growing, that there's great upside potential for it. The industry we're involved in is called e-commerce. Now, we've all seen the reports on the news, on television, radio. We've read them in the newspapers and magazines, how sales in what we call the brick and mortar stores have been decreasing significantly, and how the sales on those same stores online have been increasing. So everything is moving to the internet. And so being involved in an e-commerce business, in looking at the statistics that have been put together here from eMarketer, shows from 2012 to 2016 globally, not just in one country, but globally, that business has grown from $1 trillion to over $2 trillion. That's just scratching the surface, folks. That's nothing compared to what's going to happen over the next 2, 3, 4, 5 years. So again, from a timing standpoint, you truly are in the right place to be able to take advantage of that. Now, again, what we're going to be talking about here in a moment is the retail side. That is the most important side of the business. And the reason that I say that is because it is the offering to the public which generates great value to them and their families. But it's also the residual income side for those of us who've engaged in the business. And we'll talk about what that value is. We're going to talk about the stores and the brands, and we're going to talk about the savings that the consumers all have the opportunity to be involved in. But first of all, let's talk a little bit about the company and a little bit of history, because one of the things that I've seen in life is that if you're going to invest your time and energy, if I'm going to invest my time and energy into the possibility of becoming affiliated with a business, number one, I want to know that they've basically, gone through the test of time and survived. I want to know as much information about them as I can, how old they are, who's guiding them, what's going on with them. And that's the whole purpose of what we're doing here with Dubli. Now, first of all, Dubli is a publicly traded company, and it is on the NASDAQ, folks. So it's very simple, very easy for you to be able to check anything that I'm telling you this evening and verify it for yourself. And in fact, I would encourage you to do that because I think it's very important. Now, it was founded in June of 2003. We're now in 2017. So we're talking about a company that's 14 years old. They have gone through the test of time. And so it's very easy to see that not only have they gone through the trials and tribulations that all companies are going to go through, because that's just the nature of business. They've come out of it, they've survived, they're much stronger, and they're growing. Now, as a publicly traded company, their headquarters is in Boca Raton, Florida, but they also have regional offices all over the world. So what that means for you is if you're interested in building a regional business a national business or an international business. All of the options are available to you based on what your business plan is and based on what you want from your business. The second point is who's guiding the company, who's running the company. As I just mentioned, they are a publicly traded company, and you have the ability to go and source any of this information out. It's out there in the public. They've got a board of directors. I won't go through each individual specifically, but I will tell you this. You're talking about past presidents of other companies, past CEOs of other companies that have great track records, very successful, and these are the people that are guiding Dubli. You also got the people that are the operations side, and these are the ones that are engaged in running of the business. And Dubli has spent a good number of years sourcing the right people. And they've gone out to major companies, whether it's a Microsoft or a Groupon, Living Social, Amazon, whomever, to be able to find the right people to put them in their respective jobs, to make sure that they have the right folks in place for where this company is going in the future on a global basis to become a multi-billion dollar international company. Also, both on the board and key CEO in terms of the operations side is Michael Hansen. He's the founder of Dubli. I refer to him as the brain trust. He's the creator of the model, and he's been seeing this move to flourishing from day one. So he's a very, very intuitive and visual individual, very creative. And that's one of the reasons why, I say he's the brain trust behind what Dubli is. So the third component is really the offering to the public. And as I mentioned earlier, it is probably the most important piece. We've seen what Dubli offers or what most companies offer. And let me put it this way. Most of the companies that are out there today are selling a product or service. And it's people's jobs to convince people to switch what they're doing or buy their product because it's better, cheaper, stronger, new formulation, whatever the sales pitch is. Dubli's approach to the customer is this. Buy from the stores you already trust. Buy the brands you already trust. Do it online. Do it through us. See if we can help you get it at a better buy, a convenient way, a buying experience that you enjoy. And oh, by the way, on the best price, best deal delivered to your home, we will pay you cash back on top of that you can't get going direct doing exactly the same thing. Now, folks, in my world, that's called a no-brainer. See, it doesn't even matter if they're registered with these companies, and as a registered customer, they get special discounts, coupons, whatever benefits they get it all. Doesn't matter whose credit card they use. If they use a credit card, they get some frequent flyer miles, cash back, whatever the benefits are from that, they get it all as well. And Dubli pays them, again, cash back on top that they can't get. Going to do exactly the same thing. I mean, that's incredible when you think about it, folks. On a global basis, there's tens and tens of thousands of brands worldwide, over 1 billion products. They've got special coupons and deals that are available to the customers made from the stores that Dubli does business with. The more a customer uses their own Dubli.com site, it recognizes their likes and dislikes. So it becomes more personalized to them. It's in multiple languages, multiple currencies, on a global seamless platform. That's incredible. There's a term out there also used, gamification. It's what makes the buying experience and the involvement with customers with any given company fun and exciting. That's what Dubli's also put into the whole model with Dubli. So that the gamification makes it fun, makes it exciting, gives them the opportunity to participate and earn some additional benefits in the process. Any emails they get, newsletters, everything is personalized for the consumer. And they have a product that's going to be out here very, very shortly called a SaveMate. This allows the customer to register one time, and then they don't even have to come back to Dubli. They can go to Google or MSN or Bing or whatever search engine they use and go searching for a store or a product, and it pops up and tells them cash back, how much, here it is, click here to activate. So they never lose out. They can even go direct to a store. And once they get there, it's going to pop up right on top. It says activate your cash back. Again, Dubli knows customers are very busy. We go, and sometimes we forget things. This makes sure that the customers never lose track, always get their cash back, not a problem. And as soon as the mobile apps are out here very shortly, It's going to be the same thing around the world. The ability to shop online, to scan online, to look online. It's simple, easy, just a couple of clicks. And the other thing that Dubli knows is this. When customers are really getting a good buy, and it's a good experience that they have, and they see the value, they're going to want their son, their daughter, brother, sister, aunt, friend, neighbor to know about it and to have the advantages that they're getting. So the ability to share that information, whether it's online or through the handheld mobile devices, it will be very simple and very easy to pass the good news on. And that whole aspect of the gamifications and referrals and all this type of thing, it's all included in that. So it is going to be a great, great buying experience for the consumer. The simplicity of it is they sign up for free, pick their stores they're going to shop at anyway, find the products they're going to buy anyway, buy it, click on it. People don't need to be taught to do that. They've been doing that for years. They shop and they earn their cash back. And the customers have several options. They have two that are free. One is called a basic membership. The other is a premier, and they're both free. And then they have the VIP membership. Everything I've talked about, everything I've shown you is what a basic customer gets. The premier customer, which is also a free membership, is a basic customer that's engaged in the gamification, and they're what called boost points, and they get them when they download the app or they refer a product, they tell a story, and there's lots of fun ways to earn boost points. And when they have 500, very simple and easy to accumulate that quantity simply, they get up to double the cash back a basic customer gets. Now they can't buy that; they just earn it through using and participating in the Dubli shopping experience. And so the basic customer will be a premier customer for 60 days for free or for 90 days. And they will be able to engage and see the value. And it also gives them that time period to make sure they have the boost points so they never lose out. The VIP lounge is for those customers that truly recognize the value. It's, excuse me, it's $99 a year. It's kind of like with the membership clubs that you see that the stores have on that you drive to. There's a membership you pay and you go in and you shop. It's kind of like the Amazon Prime, if you will. The difference is, though, with the Dubli membership, the VIP membership, they get all the benefits of a basic, all the benefits of a premier, plus they get an additional flat 6% on top of all of that on every dollar they spend in every store and service company they're involved in. There's also members-only savings that are made available to them, limited time coupons, and a lot of specials and deals that are made specifically available for VIP lounge members. And over the months to come, more and more is continually being added and will be added to make that value even much more significant. And that really is the best buy for the customer. And the simplicity of the cashback is that they can pull the cashback out. And by the way, folks, we're talking about real cashback, not talking about points or any of that kind of stuff. This is real money. So you can put it on your Dubli brand and MasterCard. You can get it through Bitcoin. You can transfer it to your own bank account. You can put it on your own debit card. You can electronically transfer it. So there's a lot of different ways to make it very simple and very easy for customers to enjoy the experience that Dubli brings to them through the Dubli.com offering. And there are customers, by the way, already using this, already experience it, and they're saving $800 a year, $1,000, $2,000, sometimes even more than that. And so if you just figure maybe $800 a year, then I would ask the question, who would not swap $99 a year for $800 a year? I mean, that's an easy answer. You do it every day, all day, as long as somebody's willing to do it. And so that's in place. And so but it's not just about the cashback, folks. It's about what the customers can do. I refer to it as the creation of a family fund for families. Families that have young children, they know they're going to go to college. They're concerned about whether the children can afford to go to college, whether they have any money saved to help them go to college. Great way to start a little family fund, cashback. When the kids are ready to go to college, they're going to have some money set aside to help them if they choose to do so. It could be a family, husband and wife, both working. They end of the month, there's never enough money saved so that at least once a year they enjoy that great vacation and create the memories that they want to create with their children. Great way to create a family fund from the cashback and do just that. See, it's all about what's important to the families. It's just not about cashback. And that's what makes it so great. Now, from the business standpoint, we'll change gears here a little bit. What a remarkable way to develop a business, make some incredible income, more than you've ever dreamed possible, by helping families, bringing them great value. There's no boundaries, you can do this anywhere you want in a given state, country, or internationally. And the potential there is strictly up to you, what you would like it to be based on your business plan. So what I want to do is we're going to talk about several different ways. We basically say 8 ways to earn with Dubli. And again, just as I mentioned before about the overview or the tour of Dubli.com, I'm going to give you the high points on the earning side, because once you're engaged with Dubli, we do a very, very good job of educating all of our business associates on the different avenues of income so that you can see how that you can pick and choose the way to put it in place for you and your own business plan. So I'm going to go through those. I will give you the high points from the personal commissions all the way to special bonuses and incentives. The decision that's made by a business associate is, how do you want to start? Now, we all pay $99. It's a one-time registration fee. And then there's an annual renewal of $39 that keeps us, on the business side and keeps us in good state with the company. And then there are some packages that Dubli has made available to us to fit our business plans. Now, one of them is what we call our team member package. It's $495. It includes 6 of the VIP memberships. Now, as I just mentioned, the memberships are $99 each. So that's $600 in real value, real product. The new team member, though, will use one of the vouchers for themselves because they're going to want to be their own VIP customer. They're going to want to have the same benefits, the same advantage, the same cash back as any other customer. But because they happen to be in the business, this is where they actually can double dip, because they'll also get paid commissions on the purchases and the cash back that they're earning as a customer. And so they'll use one that leaves them 5. When the 5 are sold at $99 a piece, basically what you've done is you got your cost dollar back, and you're made whole from that respective move forwards in developing your business. The second package that's available is what we call our Partner Program Accelerator package. It's the PPA package. Again, this is designed specifically for 2 types of people. Now, first of all, it's $2,475. It includes the $99 registration, so that's not paid extra. It includes 30 of the VIP memberships, so that's basically $3,000 in value. It includes the customer pages. Got a frog in my throat, folks. Customer landing pages. Now, those of us in the business, we would pay $399 a year. That's also included in the package. You get up to double your commissions getting started. And it also includes the certification training for the partner program. And that's $995. Call it $1,000. It's all included. Now, even if somebody started with the team member package and then decided they wanted to market the partner programs, they would still have to pay the $995. But this is all inclusive. It's $4,463 in real value. They're getting it for $2,475. But as I mentioned, this is specifically designed for 2 people. Number one, it's designed for successful people. It's designed for people that have made good money, have run their own businesses, or have been in management with businesses. They've learned how to employ themselves. They know how to take care of customers. They've learned how to handle employees, those types of things. And they're generally the kind of personality that says, I want to move fast. I want to move quick. I want to make as much money as I can, and I want to leave as little on the table as I can. This package would fit them in their business plan. The other individual would be those who have relationships with profit companies and or in the nonprofit world. And they want to also market the partner programs to those people. This is the other person that would engage with the Dubli business. And I'm going to touch base on the partner program here a little bit later in the presentation. So it's not for us to say which one is right for you. It's for us to say, these are the 2 options. What does your business plan look like? Which one best fits it? Now, in terms of the earnings, first of all, we have the pure retail customer side, our personal customer side, and we'll earn between 20 and 30% on every commissionable dollar generated, not only by our customers that we personally enroll, but any customers that they refer, the whole thing. They're all treated as if we personally enrolled them. And we'll earn between 20 and 30% commission on each of those commissionable dollars generated. Now, here's kind of a quick example of what that means. This is a snapshot. This is not a guarantee of income. It's not to tell you this is the way it works. This is to give you an idea of potential, just potential. And this basically says you've got 100 customers. You can pick whatever time frame you want to use to determine this. 80 of them are free and 20 of them are VIP customers. So it's the old 80-20 rule. Dubli knows from historical data that the average free customer earns $150 in cash back. That's under the old program. That was with nothing compared to what we have today. The offering today is so much greater. And we know that that number is going to grow dramatically, but we're going to work with the smallest number we've ever seen. And that's $150. So if you had 80 free customers, $150, you did the math on it, multiplied it out, you're going to earn a 30% commission on that dollar, and it leaves you with an earnings of $3,600. If you had the 20 VIP customers, it's still the same free cash back at $150. You do the math on that, so your earnings is $900, but you also earn a 20% commission on the $99 VIP voucher. So that's $1,296. So you'd earn a combined total of $4,896 for the year, residual income. Small little business, very nice, 100 customers. So again, that's just to give you a snapshot. It could be anything. You could have half those customers could be VIP members. You could have 1,000, but again, just to have a snapshot of an idea. Now, I want to talk a little bit about how we build in our business because the rest of the compensation will apply to this. And it's actually very, very simple. And what I want you to understand is the simplicity to the building process in our business. If somebody selected the $495 package, they're given the title of team member. And that's what TM stands for. Here's the ranks right here going from the team member all the way up to the top rank in our business. So they would become a team member. Now, when they personally enroll 3 other individuals who also want to become a team member, they do the $495 package, they get their first promotion to what we call team leader. That's what TL stands for. Now, if we think about this in the terms of simple duplication, you help those 3 people you just enroll do the same thing. So they're going to enroll their 3 people. They will then become team leaders. You get another promotion to what we call team coordinator. Take it one step further. Again, simple duplication. So you're helping the 9 people that have just been enrolled, help them enroll their 3, so they become team leaders. Your 3 team leaders that you enrolled become team coordinators, and you get another promotion at what we call sales director. That's what SD stands for. So again, if you were graphing it out, it would be 3 who enrolled 3 for 9, who enrolled 3 for 27. So technically speaking, in a perfect world, which we don't live in, you could become a sales director with 39 people in your business. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. The reality is most people get here with between 50 and 300 people in their business because it just grows organically. Top 2 positions are vice president and senior vice president. And that's where the structure will change a little bit. You need to have 5 sales teams. Someplace in each sales team needs to be a vice president. You don't have to personally enroll them. And that's by having the 5 sales directors. If you had 5 sales in separate legs as well, by the way, folks, don't need to personally enroll them. You get your promotion to vice president. The top position is senior vice president. Same basic structure. You're going to have 5. Someplace in each one of those sales teams is a vice president. Top position is senior vice president. Again, very simple, very straightforward. It is a business. It takes time to develop, time to build. Now, as we continue to build our business on the business building side, we have what we call some fast start income. And this is the income that the company wants to make sure people have the ability to earn because they want you to make some money quickly so you can pay some bills, have some money to invest in your business because any good business is going to take some money to invest into it. And so they want you to be able to earn some very nice money quickly. And it doesn't matter if you're part-time or full-time. Your earnings will be commensurate on the effort and time you put into your business, but it can be very, very handsome. Now, we also have what we call commissionable sales volume, and it works this way. If somebody bought the team member package for $495, the commissionable sales volume for that is $450. If they bought the PPA package for $2,475, the commissionable sales volume, that's what we get paid on, is $2,250. So the first thing that's going to happen is you're going to earn a 10% bonus right off the top. So on the team member package, if you personally enroll them, you're going to earn $45. If it's the PPA package, you personally enroll them, you're going to earn $225. But the other thing that happens, so that's off the top. Now, if you're making notes on the commission side, just write down, you can write down, first of all, 10% right off the top. then the full commissionable sales volume will be added into what we call a binary. So it's another source of income. You can sponsor 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 people. But for the sake of your fast start income, the company funnels them into 2 teams for you, one on the right, one on the left. You can pick and choose where certain individuals go if you want. And then what happens is that will create another source of income on top of the flat 10% if you personally enrolled them, and that's another 10%. So again, on the note side, you got 10% off the top if you enroll them, 10% on your what we call your cycle bonus. So now that's 20% the company's paying right there. And the cycle bonus, you can earn up to $25,000 a week. So, and I'm pretty sure most people can live comfortably on that. Now, here's what that looks like. Again, Dubli wants to reward performance, people working their business. So not only do you earn the 20% that I just showed you, Dubli will also pay you an additional 10% on the binary income of all the people you personally enroll. If their check was $500, your bonus on that is going to be $50. If their check was $1,000, your bonus on that is going to be $100. You can have 5, 10, 15, 100 people. And then as you build your business and you move through the ranks like I just showed you, then they will also pay generation bonuses, not levels, generations. And it will go through 4 generations. It will pay in the business, 2 10s and 2 5s. And folks, we're talking some very, very significant income here. It starts at the team leader level. You will earn 1 generation of team leaders in your organization. And then the team coordinators pick up 2, sales directors pick up 3, and then the top 2 positions of vice president and senior vice president, they also pick up the 4 positions, the 4 generations. So again, that's what the structure looks like. On your notes side, just, you can make some notes so that you can get back to inviting you on the presentation and say, it looks like there's really good income that we can make very quickly to support my business. And the residual income is going to be incredible. And here's your residual income. The only thing that goes into the binary and the fast start is the very first purchase that is made by business associates selecting their package to get involved in. And then there's one other product that's included in that, but everything else goes into what we call your organizational commissions, which is your residual income. Here's the same structure, by the way, folks, in terms of your positions. Team member all the way to senior vice president. 5% is assigned to each one of those positions. So team member earns 5%, team leader earns 5 for an accumulative total of 10. Team coordinator picks up 5 for a total of 15. Sales directors 5 for a total of 20. Senior vice presidents pick up 5 for a total of 25. And the senior vice presidents, or vice president was 5, and then senior vice presidents 2.5% for 27.5%. This is what the company's paying out on top of everything else, folks. Now, the compensation plan is based on what we call a differential between what you're entitled at your rank and what the highest ranking individual in one of your sales teams is entitled to. So in other words, if you're a sales director, you're entitled to 20%. If one of your sales teams is headed up by a team coordinator at 15, the differential is 5. You get paid 5% on every single commissionable dollar generated in that entire organization to the bottom. If you're a vice president at 25%, one of your sales teams is headed by a team leader at 10%. The differential is 15. You get paid 15% all the way to the bottom. It's actually a very simple, easy concept. You get paid the differential. But what it means is some incredible revenue, incredible income is going to be generated and is generated. They will also pay generation pay, meaning as you build your business, you're going to have equal ranked people in your business. It starts at the team coordinator level. And so if you're a team coordinator and you have a team coordinator in one of your sales teams, so you're equal rank, they'll pay you a 2% generation override on that entire team coordinator organization all the way to the bottom. Sales directors pick up 2 generations, 2% and 1. Vice presidents pick up 3 generations, 2, 2, and 1. And senior vice presidents pick up 2 generations, 1.5 and 1. Folks, don't let the percentages fool you. You don't take percentages to the bank. You take dollars and cents. And we're talking some very, very significant dollars and cents. Here's just an example. And again, this is just an example so you get kind of a feel for it. This says you have an organization of only 100 business associates, very small, 100. And you only have 30 customers for each business associate, just 30. 20 are free, 10 are VIP customers. So here's the same math. That means in the organization, you have 2,000 free, 1,000 VIPs. Here's your $99 membership. Here's your earnings. And it's also, by the way, based on your overall average commission of 10%, which is very, very realistic. And at times, you'll actually be earning more, but we're going to use the 10%. So here's your earnings. Here's the same $150 for free customers. Here's the earnings based on the basic numbers and the VIP numbers. Here's the total. So that means a small organization of 100 business associates with 30 customers each, 20 are free, 10 are VIPs. You're earning roughly $55,000 a year, $54,900, which would basically put you in the top 5% money earners in our country today. Residual. That's pretty amazing. Now, if you build over time 1,000 business associates, then you're looking at over $500,000 residual every day. Again, it's only an example, folks, to give you an idea. And by the way, Dubli wants to make sure you have all the tools for both online, offline marketing. They have them in place, presentations, brochures, flyers, everything you need to be able to market your business. They're going to also make sure you have the training that you need for your support and your success through the Dubli Academy. And right now, what a remarkable time to be engaging with Dubli, because the media and radio stations, television stations are already talking about Dubli, what they're doing and what the future looks like for the company. And the final thing I want to mention is the partner program, that BSP rewards that came with the PPA package. It is for profit and nonprofit companies, but instead of Dubli's logo, their logo will go here, Dubli's logo will go over here. So they have the opportunity to basically monetize their database, not by trying to sell their database something, but by bringing them and their families value. And they will earn a 30% commission on every commissionable dollar generated by that database and referred database. And this, again, is just a very small example. It's a partner with only 10,000 customers. Now, some of these partners out there, folks, in the nonprofit world, partner in the profit world, have hundreds of thousands, millions in their database. So this is just 10,000 customers. Same 80-20 rule, 80% are free, 20% are going to be VIP. Here's the 8,000 free, 2,000 VIPs. Here's the same $99 VIP membership fee. Here's the earnings at 30%. Here's the same $150 free cash back. Here's the extension on the math, and here's the total. So this partner, residual income every year, is earning a little over $500,000 with only 10,000 customers. The business associate who enrolled them, the minimum that associate could earn is 10%, and they're earning $169,800 on the same volume. So you can see how powerful the partner programs can be. But the decision on how you get started is strictly up to you. Whether it's the team member package, the PPA package, whichever best fits your business plan, that is your choice. That is not for us to tell you. We're here to help guide. We're to help support you. Let me tie this up by saying this. My background in education before I got involved in this industry was in retail. I worked for a precursor to Walmart. Walmart was out in the rural areas. They hadn't yet moved into the cities. And I was there when they came into the cities, and ultimately I saw what happened and the changes that took place and the giant that they became. And I've read the books of Sam Walton and Walmart and how they've changed the dynamics of the public forever. What I believe is that there will be books, and many of them written on Dubli and the business model, on how it changes the dynamics of the public again, but on a much broader scale globally that was never thought possible. So when I say at the beginning of a presentation, for me it is a privilege, it is a pleasure to be able to tell the Dubli story. That's exactly why. This is not just about an opportunity for you and your family that will change your lives forever. It's about the opportunity to be part of history in the making. Again, my name is Dean Manheimer. It is a privilege. It is a pleasure. Go out, make it a wonderful, wonderful day. Please get back who invited you on the presentation if you have any questions. Make sure that they get your questions answered. Make sure they get you what you need so that you can make a good decision for you and your family. But do not let this get by you. Have a wonderful evening.